This got out of hand. Hi everyone. Essential oils. Don't touch that button. I'm not selling them. I'm cleaning them out as part of my 5-minute Fridays. What we're gonna do is set a timer for 5 minutes. We are gonna go through and declutter some expired oils. We are going to have a little chit chat time too. I've got a funny story to tell you. And if you don't have essential oils, you can do the 5-minute Friday with me by choosing something else that you would like to declutter, whatever that might be. It could be candles, fake flowers. What do you have that you want to declutter in 5 minutes? It could be a drawer. You pick. Let me show you my inventory before we get started so you see what I'm up against, and then we'll turn that timer on and we will do it together. So this is my inventory, and I did go around the house looking for it, but this is empty. This has some labels on it. These were in different drawers. And then I have this box, which we will go through. And this has a lid up here. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. And you know, I started buying from my cousin's wife who was selling it. She was a stay-at-home mom, and I was supporting her. And I was doing a lot of lotions, and I just overbought. That's what it boils down to. So what the heck? How did I end up with so many? doTERRA, and I love their products. The quality is excellent. I still use their facial cleanser, and it's got a cleanser, a toner, a lotion, and one product that I love in it that's more of an oil to put on your face. And I also got into it originally because of my asthma, and I was not a believer. I got samples from the cousin, which I did not use until I had a terrible asthma attack. And she had sent me lavender, and doTERRA has a proprietary blend called Breathe. And I used them during one of my asthma events, and I thought, oh my goodness, I need this. And I was not a lavender fan, but if it gave me relief, then I needed it. So I still use the Breathe, the lavender, and ylang ylang very heavily. I also use peppermint in my office when I'm working, and also when I have my asthma, there's a peppermint beadlet that I'll show you that I actually kind of use as an inhaler, and it does give me some relief. I am not a doctor, obviously, but I'm just sharing my personal story. But this got out of hand. I did make my own lotions and salves and give them as gifts and teach other people how to do it. And I enjoyed that, but I am not doing it a lot, and I don't see myself doing it a ton. I definitely don't need to do it with this kind of inventory. So if you have an overabundance, let's do this together. I'm going to use this as my trash can. It might be a little noisy, but I'll try my best not to make noise. The 5 minutes is going to be used to actually do the assessment of the inventory, to keep or declutter trash. So I always say 5 minutes to do the activity, and then a few minutes after to actually disperse with whatever we're dealing with. Ready, set, go. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these loose ones. And I didn't even know that these had expiration dates, but it makes sense because oils can go rancid. So I'm seeing 2022, 2023. I don't know how to say this. It's Arbor Vitae. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. I'm keeping that one. It does not smell rancid. I guess that's the other question, just because it has a date on the bottom. If it doesn't smell bad, maybe I keep it. Terra Shield is for bugs. That one's almost empty. Balance. I was using this in the laundry room. And it has 2022. I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go. Breathe, I'm not letting go. That's mine. Serenity is kind of their blend. It's not my favorite. I made my own essential oil for my neck pain, but I have so many other neck ointments that I just don't need it. This one's almost out. So out of those, I'm keeping 2. This next one, let's see what we have. Lavender, I'm going to keep. I don't care how old it is. Yeah, it's still good, and I use that. On Guard is supposed to be for sicknesses. That's the thing is, do y'all get rid of these? It still smells good to me. Terra Shield is for making like bug spray. I mean, it still smells good. Maybe some are worse than others, or I don't know. Oh, this one's 2025, so that's good. Arbor Vitae, if I'm saying that right. And then these were gifted to me last year. It's a different brand. And Neroli, they don't look like they have dates on them, but because they're not old, I think I'll keep them. Helichrysum, cedarwood, vanilla, lemon, myrrh. I call myrrh and frankincense Jesus juice because that's what he got when he was born. Spearmint, which is also very good, sandalwood, and cypress. Okay, so I have these other like little tiny vials that could be used for samples, but I'm not keeping them. We're gonna get rid of them. I can't get it out of there. Okay, here's another one. And then I can't get it out. Come on. There's these little droppers too. I'll hang on to those. There's 2 of them. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna do this in 5 minutes. I've only got 1 minute left. Oh, shoot. Okay. These are all those little sample jars. I'm gonna let them go. The deep blue, I have plenty of, it's expired. Serenity, I don't care for. I have plenty other On Guard. Lavender, I'll use. Jasmine, I am not using. Peppermint, I am. I don't need Maluka. That one doesn't have an expiration date. Maybe some of these don't. Oregano is supposed to be good for your asthma too. What's the date? 2022. I don't use that one. I'm not a eucalyptus fan, but ylang-ylang, I use peppermint and peppermint. Let me try the jasmine. Oh, shoot. 3, 2, 1. That did not go as planned. I went through this section super fast. And because I keep all the peppermint, which is right there, ylang-ylang I do at night. My concoction at night is lavender, ylang-ylang, not 3 ylang-ylangs, just 2. And breathe. I'm keeping these. And I'm getting rid of all of that. I said before, maybe it needs to be 10-minute Thursdays instead of 5-minute Fridays. I'm willing to go another 5 minutes. If you want to join me, please do. But before I start it, how about I give you a little story time? These books I've used, you know, it tells you what the essential oil is good for. There's in the back, you could say, oh, I have a sore throat. What's for a sore throat? Or for breathing, or stomach ache, or muscle. So one time, my husband, bad shoulder, bad hip, this was hurting, that was hurting, his knuckles were hurting. So I got like, all right, I'm gonna get all my stuff out and let me look it up. I'm like, let me see, okay. And I went and got all of these. I must have had 10 different essential oils out. So I had that and I just started doctoring him up because I was rubbing wherever it hurt. His elbow hurt, he broke it one time, rubbed his knuckle, then rubbed his hip, rubbed his shoulder. And do you know, he said, wow, that actually feels a lot better. Well, it should. I almost gave you a whole body massage. I was like, I don't know if it was the oils or not. Could have just been me loosening the muscles up because of the massage. Who knows? So I had to share that story. We're starting again. So this is the one drawer. I'm just gonna make a executive decision that if it's peppermint or lavender, I'm not taking it out. It doesn't smell like those are going bad. I can't read that. I'm not using it. I'm not a patchouli fan. I do not like the way it smells. It is over. I think my limes are, I was gonna say pretty new. They're not, they're old. Let's just smell. Ew, 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 no. Ew. I thought I had a newer lime. Okay, so I have Citrus Bliss. That one's not bad. Spearmint, wintergreen, I'm gonna keep all of those. Let's see the wild orange. I'm gonna guess that most of these are expired, but it's gonna boil down to on asking myself the question, will I use them? So the answer is no. Ooh, fennel smells, 220, it is, okay, I may give that to somebody. Cedarwood, another Overtay, peppermint we keep. On Guard is empty. Geranium, oh, that smells good. Oregano. I'm just not using these either. So I could send them to the thrift store, but I don't think they will sell them because they have the expiration dates on the bottom. So the other thing I could do is just ask friends if they are interested in expired. But I honestly think, and this is so much money. There's some guilt. That was, what is this called? Cassia. I'm gonna keep all the woodsy type, the cedarwood, juniper berry, and sandalwood. No, I'm not. That one does not smell good. Juniper berry does not smell good. Cinnamon, ooh, that smells good. And sandalwood. Okay, so there's one drawer, and we have 1 minute and 42 seconds left. This drawer should have a lot of Breeze, 4 Breeze, The deep blues I'm gonna let go. Aroma Touch I'm gonna let go. I know that's old. The On Guard. All of this stuff is old. Digest Then. I never cared for that. Terra Shield, that one's almost empty. Oh, that one's still good. Terra Shield, that one's still good. That's not. I can't hardly see these two. My trash can is overflowing. Oh, that one, lemon is good till 2030. That one's good. Not good. Not good. Serenity, Lavender, Keeping, Rosemary. These are some newer ones that were given to me. Bergamot is old, Helichrysum is old, and I have that other one. Marjoram is old. Frankincense, the other Jesus Juice, I'm keeping. Siberian Fir, and Cedarwood. Okay, so the woodsy ones I'm keeping, and I have a lot of the Arbor Today, and those are good. I did it. I like 5-Minute Fridays because they make me rush and have fast decisions, not huge time commitment. They're working for me, except that they might need to be 10-minute Thursdays. Let me organize these together. Guys, look at this. This is overflowing. And most of them expired in 2021 to 2023. And some of these are expired, but they still smell good, so I'm going to keep them. So I think what I will do, my goal will be, is to keep this bigger one and donate this smaller one. So what I'm going to do is spend time merging these together. And I hate that it's like throwing a lot of money away. I'm getting rid of about $1,500 of essential oils that have expired. That's a lot of money. So how to not overbuy is whether it's essential oils or medicine. I will link to my over purchasing of medication when I went and did that decluttering. I think at the crux of it is things that either on sale or we're excited about, or a new hobby, which mine kind of was. And I have recipes for Aunt Peach's hand salve, whipped body butter, and I used them. And I am not going to be an apothecary. I am not going to maintain this huge of an inventory. It's just not happening. If I can save you with the cautionary tale, then great. Now, am I still a fan of doTERRA? Absolutely. Do I love certain oils? Absolutely. Let me know below if you fell into this over purchasing, or if you use these. What's your favorite thing to make or to use them for? Let me show you what we're getting rid of, what we're keeping. I am going to donate this book, donate this little carrier. I don't use it when I travel, and donate this little box. I will check with friends to see, or maybe Facebook Marketplace, to see if anybody wants oils that might be past due versus throwing them in the trash. Maybe they have some life in them and somebody will enjoy them. So those are going as well. So the book I am keeping is this book. I tend to use it more when I do use it. My little recipe cards. And this container. And now the top only has 2 items in it. This one has a lot of empty spaces. A lot of these are newer. And then my bottom drawer is my favorite. I have Breathe for my asthma, lavender and peppermints. I have my Jesus Juice of frankincense and myrrh, and then my Arbor Vitae. If y'all can pronounce that better than me, let me know. And I have several of those. My Ylang Ylang, and I think that's about spearmint. This will be the drawer that I pull from the most. So thank you guys. Thanks for joining me on this 5-Minute Friday with the bonus 5 minutes or 10-Minute Thursday, whatever you prefer. I appreciate you. I'm going to close like my dad always closed his voicemail messages. Bye for now. Is it ones that I absolutely love or that I'm passionate about? My husband's making money. And if I can save you, not you,